All right, come on in, everybody. Come on in. We're going to play some music in just a minute just to give people a chance to come on. I have something special for all of you. Go ahead and share the broadcast and let everybody know that we are live. Usually come on at 12 noon, but today we're going to do it for right now. And I'm only going to be about 20 to 30 minutes. So go ahead and invite people, send the link out, let people know that we are live. I want to share something super powerful with you guys, and I hope that you are interested. So we're going to play some music and wait for some people to come on.
Free to dance and sing, free to lift my hands and worship. Lord, I'm free. Lord, I'm free. I'm free to dance and sing, free to lift my hands and worship. Lord, I'm free. Lord, I'm free. Come on, you say it.
Free to dance and sing, free to lift my hands and worship. Lord, I'm free. Lord, I'm free.
Free to dance and sing,
free to dance and sing, free to lift my hands and worship. Lord, I'm free.
Oh, come on, if you're free, say it. I'm free to dance and
free to dance and sing,
free to lift my
hands and worship. Lord, I'm free. Lord, I'm free to dance and sing,
free to lift my
hands and worship.
Oh,
Blessings, Vanessa.
come on. This is for every free worship. Say, I'm a free worship.
I'm a free worshiper.
I'm a free worship.
I'm a free worshiper.
Yes,
I'm a free worshiper.
come on, say, Lord, I am. I'm a free worshiper.
I'm a free worshiper.
Come on now.
I'm a free worshiper.
Yes, I am.
Hey, Ebony.
I'm a free worshiper.
Good to see you.
Lord, I am. Right, lift your hands and say, I'm free to dance. I'm free to
What's
lift
going on, everybody? Apostle Marlon D. Hester Sr. here. If you are tuning in live, I want you to go ahead and share the link. If you got a link in a text, if you got the link from our Facebook page, go ahead and share it. I have some very powerful information that I want to share with you, and I hope that you want your family to get the same information. I'm really in a season of helping people get their buying power back because the industry of real estate is about to change, and I want to see believers on point. We won't be long today. We'll be about 20 to 25 minutes. And I want to hear from you today. I want you to share the broadcast, and I'll be getting ready for our prophetic night live on tonight. So I want you to share that information as well. So go ahead and enjoy the music. Give us about 2 or 3 minutes. We'll be getting started.
I'm a free worshiper.
nothing like me.
I'm a free worshiper.
Nothing like me.
I'm a free worshiper.
This is the part right here. It just says, thank God I'm free, and I'll never be bound again. Oh, I thank God I'm free, and I'll never be bound again. Come on, you try it. Say, thank God
Thank God I'm free,
oh, Lord.
and I'll never
Be bound
again.
Oh,
Thank God I'm free, and I'll
never be bound.
be bound again.
Come on, declare it over yourself now. Say yeah.
Thank God
Oh no, no,
and I'll
never be bound
be
again.
bound
Say
Well, good afternoon, and thank you for tuning in. Apostle Marlon D. Hester Sr. here, and I am excited about having you here with me today. Well, tonight I'm going to be sharing some information. Well, this evening, this afternoon, rather, whatever time it is where you are. Usually I'm prophesying, ministering, and I consider what I'm about to share with you ministry as well. I really have been in a season where I've been learning and researching and finding a lot of things out that I believe the body of Christ is always last. At one point they were saying African Americans are the last people to find stuff out. And I'm really starting to believe that it's believers, because believers get warped in the fact that God is going to do everything which he's able to do, but faith without works is dead. I want you to take the link in the chat and share it with a family member. Tell them they need to get on. I'm about to do something that I've never done before. So take the link in the chat and let everybody know they need to jump on, that there is about to be a gift given out. So I sent the link out and I text everybody and I said, listen, for those who will watch this quick video, after you watch the quick video, you come back to the stream and you let me know that you watched it. I have something amazing for you as it relates to your financial needs. If you are in need of financial literacy, financial coaching, mentorship, if you're in need of credit restoration, life insurance, if you're in need of even help with your energy bill or anything like that, I am the person to come to, because I'm really looking to help people both spiritually and naturally. I think I've done a great job with the help of the Lord as it relates to spiritually helping people. But what I'm noticing is that we get supernaturally strengthened, but we're still naturally struggling. We get supernaturally strengthened, but we're still naturally struggling. And as a senior leader, I'm not okay with that. And also as an apostle, I'm not okay. So I really want to help people. I want you to type in the chat, what do you dream of making monthly? Like, what's your real dream desire every single month? What would you like to make in income a month? I want you to type it in the chat. Let's have some fun. Type it in the chat. What would you like to make every single month? All right. In your business, in your life, whatever it is that you're doing, what would you like to make a month? Okay. Write that in the chat. All right. That's what we're going to do first. Write that in the chat. What would you like to make a month? Let me see what's coming up in the chat. What would you like to make a month in your job, in your business, whatever it is that you desire to make as income every single month? Write that in the chat. I want to give you some education on how to get some of these things done. I've been really in the space of learning and researching, and I believe that it's time that the body of Christ starts taking this space serious. I've been doing some teaching on the Issachar mantle, and there are some things that I've learned about the Issachar mantle that I believe can relate to us today. Of course, back then it had a lot to do with the tribe of Israel and the Issachar mantle coming from the son of Jacob, who was named Issachar, where the Bible shows us that they had a specific ability to discern, understand, and know the time and seasons of God. And they had the ability to discern and figure out spiritually or supernaturally what it was that Israel needed to do. In the month of September, the Lord began to speak to me that he's given that mantle out. And many of you who will align yourself with the purpose and plan of God and begin to pray and ask God for this mantle, over the years, many have made it sound like it's only for prophets. But the Lord wants to give this mantle to whoever feels that can use it and benefit from it. But you have to properly align your life with the plan of God and the purpose of God for your life. All right. So I don't see anybody typing. What do you need to make a month? What do you need to make a month, guys? I want you to participate. Don't be shy. No number is crazy. What do you feel you need to make a month to survive? What do you need to make a month to survive? Because I'm going to tell you, if you know what you need to make a month to survive, but not moving in the direction where you would have that level of income activity to produce that amount, then you're cheating yourself, because I can tell you right now that there is an opportunity that will help you produce whatever amount you're asking for. And the problem is that believers are afraid of opportunities, and opportunities don't go away. They just go to the next person. So I want to encourage you to participate today. It's going to be a little bit different than what I would usually do. And don't be like those junkies, those who come because I'm prophesying or ministering prophetically, and you engage in that. But when it comes to financial literacy, when it comes to credit, we're just like every other organization. We have little to no teaching about financial literacy. And that's why we run to fake prophets and we sow seed into false grounds and bad grounds, and we get no return. And we're doing all of this so-called spiritual stuff, but you got nothing to show for it. And the reason is because you're actually sowing into bad ground. You're sowing into an area of a person who probably don't even handle their finances right, not a good steward over their life. And it's going to take really, really good stewardship. Thank you, Vanessa. Vanessa says $10,000 a month. That's a good number. And guess what? That's probably typical. All right. Some of you may be afraid to type what amount you need to make a month. Guess why? Because you've been told what's too much. And I'm going to tell you today, 6 figures is not a lot of money. $1 million today is not a lot of money. If you are a 6-figure earner or a millionaire and you don't have multiple millions, watch this. You can spend a dime and not be a millionaire no more. So we want to start looking at things a lot different and look at the fact that what God desires for you is available. Deuteronomy 8:18 talks about, he said, don't forget, remember that it is I that give thee power to get wealth, power to get wealth. And wealth is not just subjected to money, but wealth is a spirit. Wealth is a mindset. Wealth is a promise. And so I want to see you guys blessed. Okay. I want to see you guys blessed. Alicia Faith, God bless you. Thank you for stopping by. Blessings to you as well. All right. Somebody said 8 to 10,000 a month. Good. Yolanda, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. All right. Sandra Robinson, 30,000 a month. And remember, we're not asking for anything outrageous, right? Whatever you feel you need a month to live the life you desire, this is what you need to start positioning yourself for. Stop getting up every day, going to that job and only settling for your check, settling for the yearly income, settling for what they're giving you. You are never going to succeed that way. You're never going to get what you feel you deserve if you're being committed to an amount that someone else has determined that you're supposed to get. Now, I hate to say this, but a lot of what you guys are typing, if you're not getting it from a job, you might not ever get it, and you will not even get it in 401k. You will not get it in retirement, okay? The system is set up to starve you and to drain you, because most people who retire, they're retiring within 40 years, giving their life 40 years to a company, only 40 hours of the week, right? Only to retire, barely making 40% of their income. All right. Who wants to see their grandmother, their mom, right, in their 60s and 70s going back to work? That is only what's going to happen. You'll have a bunch of elders in the time that they should be enjoying their grandchildren, they're enjoying their family, looking to go back to work because they've been cheated out of a system called retirement. All right. And so Vanessa said, I need $50,000 a month for ministry purposes. I have a big vision. I love that. Now that I love, and that's what you need to be positioning yourself to receive. I made up my mind that I would not work at corporate America. I got fired in front of Junior, my son, when he was about 10 or 9, and there was no mercy there. No mercy at all. Hey, Marlon, I don't think our relationship is going the way it should. And I was doing a great job. I know I was. It was bring your children to work day. And this lady fired me, terminated me in front of my son. It was that day with tears running down my eyes that I said to myself, I will never, ever put myself in a position where someone else has that type of power or control over my life when they can determine when and how I'll feed my family. And I made my son a verbal promise. I said, I'll never let this happen again. He looked at me and said, what happened? I said, I lost my job. I don't know what I'm going to do. I had just got my first apartment, and guess what? In the year of 2000, I believe it was 2018, my son looked at me. He says, "You know what, Dad? I just thought about something." I said, "What's that?" He said, "You kept your word, man. Thanks." I said, "What?" He said, "All I've seen you do is live by faith. You said you will never allow anyone to have that type of control over us, and I've never seen you do it again." I haven't worked for corporate America, nothing against corporate America. I've learned a lot in corporate America, but guess what? I've learned more as an entrepreneur. J. Paul Getty said, "It's best to have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of your own." I'm going to say that again. It's better to have 1% of 100 people's efforts than to have 100% of your own. He said, "I'd rather have 1% of 100 people." And what that means is, guys, there are opportunities where you can build teams, take advantage of a culture of teamwork, and really build something extremely powerful. Okay. But too many people are looking at what they already have and what they've been told. You've been told to go to school. You've been told to go get a job, go to college, and these are mandatory, and it's all a scam. Okay. You heard it from Apostle Hester. College is a scam to some extent. The reason I say that is if you're not going to be a doctor, a lawyer, maybe a judge, maybe you're going to be a surgeon, stuff like that. Go to school, learn from the best, get the knowledge, but still depend on God. But now there are people paying money to go to school for business and business management, going to school for stuff that they will never, ever, computer technology and all of this different stuff. And people graduate after going into $60,000 to $100,000 in debt. And then you cannot even find a job in the area of your degree. It's a scam. And now you're in debt. Now you can't even pay off the student loans. Your credit is jacked up. Why? Because you were determined to go and better yourself. How do I get penalized, right? They'll give me hundreds of $1,000s to go to school, but they won't give me even $10,000 to put down on the house. Isn't it amazing that they'll give you they'll give you hundreds of thousands of dollars to go get in debt from college? Because guess what? It should be free, right? But they won't give you any money, all right, to go and pay for a home, to buy a piece of property, to invest into a business, right? And then pay us back when you get on your feet. They won't do that, but they will trust you with hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to school every single day. You got to pay for your books. You got to pay for their time. The professors don't care. If you don't come to school, they can care less because they're getting paid. You can graduate and not get a job in the area of your degree, and they will not even look back to check to see if you're surviving. There are a lot of homeless, amazing students. People are homeless. Watch this. Not everybody's homeless because they're on drugs. Not everybody's homeless because they got kicked out or they cheated on their spouse. There are some people who've been homeless since they graduated from college because they thought that they would get from college and live the American dream. And it just didn't happen that way. So I can guarantee you, I don't want to show you some statistics as to why I'm going this way, because many of us need to understand that we can change the narrative. We can change this narrative. All right. We can change what's really taking place in our lives. Now, I want to show you something. Number one, there are some statistics that are very scary as it relates to America. Let's take a look. So America is in debt. Okay. America's in debt. I want you to check this out. Now, look at this. 1.4 million identity theft claims were made in 2020. Are you hearing this? 1.4 million identity theft claims were made in 2020. 14.6 trillion in American household debt is reported as of 2021. That's debt. 14.6 trillion. So everybody who's reported debt, it added up to 14.6 trillion. That's scary. Look at this. In just one decade, now this is what I'm talking about. In just one decade, student loan, the balance have jumped 150%. That means everybody who goes to school ends up in debt with no job to actually get successful in the area that they thought that, hey, this is going to be my dream. Now, here's the problem. When people finally find a job in the area of their profession, in the area of their degree, they spend the majority of their career trying to pay back student loans. It's a strategy to keep you in bondage. All right? Isn't it ironic that the vowels that you learn in school growing up as a child is A, E, watch this, I, O, U. They're teaching us how to declare slavery over our lives. I, O, U, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U. We really need to look at some of the stuff that we've learned, you know, and you go to school for all of this mathematics and algebra and calculus and geography and all of these things, but you never ever really use any of these mathematic classes that you actually need in life. Are you hearing this? So I want to help you out, and I want you to know that we're here to help. Number one, this is not to convince you to do anything with me. I'm just giving you literature and help also. It's going to be an opportunity at the end of this. 60% of Americans lack will or estate planning. Now, I want to show you guys something. This is going to be scary what I'm about to show you, okay? I want to show you guys something, and I want you to really take a look at this, okay? So when we talk about a will and trust, I want you not to be ashamed, okay? Not to be ashamed. But how many of you right now do not have a will and trust yet? Write it in the chat. I don't. Write that in the chat. I don't have a will or trust. I don't have a will or trust. Write that in the chat, okay? I don't have a will or trust. If you don't have a will or trust, a final life, a living will and things like that, not yet. Okay, not yet. I see you in the chat. I see you in the chat. Perfect. I see you in the chat. I see you. Okay, I don't. Now watch this. I want to show you guys something, and you won't feel bad after this. I don't have a will or trust. Watch this. You're not going to feel bad, I promise you, but I want you to do something about it. Look at this. How many, and I'm just going to do this. How many celebrities, right? How many celebrities died with no will or trust? Okay. Let's look at the names. Let's look at 9 famous individuals. Look at all these people right here. Let's just look at these people right here. All right. Pablo Picasso died with no will or trust. Billie Holiday, the legendary jazz vocalist, died without a will in 1959. Wow. Prince, the singer, died in April 2016, and in the absence of his will, many claimants emerged. So that means that his family's fighting over his stuff. Who wants that? All right. Unknown wife, child, sibling, or distant relatives have showed up. This one really shocked me. Chadwick Boseman, this is the guy that played in Black Panther. The actor died without a will. The queen herself, Aretha Franklin, the recording artist, died without a will. This is gonna really mess you up right here. Michael Jackson, the singer, died with little to no estate planning. Wow. Sonny Bono, the entertainer turned U.S. Congress, died with little to no estate planning. John Denver, the singer, died with little to no estate planning. Other celebrities who died without a will included Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King Jr., Jimi Hendrix, Howard Hughes, Bob Marley, Kurt Cobain, Tupac Shakur, Barry White. Are you seeing this, guys? 17 famous people who died without a will and trust. Look at this. Let me show you this. Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King, Jimi Hendrix, Pablo Picasso, Howard Hughes, Bob Marley, Kurt Cobain, Tupac Shakur, Salvador Philip Sonny Bono, Barry White, Sting Larson, James Brown, Steve McNair, Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg was part of Dr. Dre's crew, Amy Winehouse, Prince, Michael Jackson. And guess what? So you don't have to feel, a certain type of way, but guess what? You should actually do something about it. Are you hearing this? You should do something about it. And so these people, and the reason I'm naming celebrities, because there are two reasons why, okay? Maybe they already had things set up for their families, but then there are reports that a lot of their family members are actually fighting over their belongings. So maybe they didn't. I don't think it's smart. All right. I don't think it's smart. I think everyone should have a will and trust. Now, I want to show you what we're doing here. Here at UWE, we have a program with our nonprofit organization called UCES. Okay. And what we want to do, I want you to see this, and I really want you to pay attention. We have a protection plan that has a strong track record of working with customers to gain control over their finances and kick debt to the curb. Now, our vision, we combine superior customer service, excellent pricing, consistent results, and the education needed to deliver the results that you need. Now, this is how credit affects you. Today, your credit score is like a vital sign. I say it to everybody, your credit is like your adult report card. Okay? It's like your adult report card. Now, watch this. You can be denied the ability to rent, purchase, get a credit card, or even employment. Why? Because you have a hiring index. So if you got horrible credit and you go try to work at a bank, they won't hire you, although you got all it takes. You type 10,000 words a minute on 10 key. All right, 70-some words, 70-some thousand words a minute on typing, but they still won't hire you. Good administration, you're an amazing admin, secretary, whatever it is, but the bank don't want you. Why? Because you may have a horrible hiring index because your credit score is bad. Okay, a lot of people don't know that. All right, now watch this. Some people don't even know how their score is calculated. 35% of your credit score, the majority of that score is being late or on time. And here's the problem. Most people get credit because you're able to get it and you don't build it. You need to start off with a secure credit card. Today, I'm offering all of this to you, okay? I'm going to give you some amazing offers. So 35% of your credit score, if you got a 650, you can lose 70 to 100 points for being late. Your 650 is going down the drain just that fast. 30% is your utilization. So if you have a $25,000 credit card, okay, say you got a $25,000 credit card and you never want to go over 30%. So you should never use more than $7,500 a month in that credit card. Okay, you should never use more than $7,500 a month. Now, here's when debt to income ratio comes in. If you don't have $7,500 that you can take out of the bank and pay $7,500 every month, don't spend the whole 30%. You should keep it under 9% if you can. So if you got a $25,000 credit card and you take away 9%, all right, $25,000 credit card, right? 25,000. All right, take away 9%. You should not use more than $2,200. I don't care how much money you got in the bank. Stay right there. Guess what? That gives you points. Your credit grows. Okay, and you want to pay that back the same month. Whatever you use, you should pay it back the same month. And credit is not a replacement for cash. This takes strategy. If you have the money in the bank, use that amount that you have in the bank and then pay it back by the end of the month, that entire amount. Don't spend both your cash and your credit. You should only be using credit. And watch this. You want to get away from using your debit card because your debit card gives you the credit. Debit or credit. Debit means snatch it out of the account immediately. Credit means hold off. I probably don't have it. You're not getting any points for that. So it's a scam. It's a scam to get you to run that card up and you don't have money because guess what? If you don't have the money in the bank and you're using credit, you're going to get a fee that 35, depending on what bank you're in, you're going to get a fee for not having that money in your account. Now, here's the sad thing for me is that most people would have been on here if we would have been prophesying, if I would have sent out a text and say, hey, I'm giving out a prophetic word. And guess why? Because most people in the church have a poverty mindset. You better find you some friends that actually understand investing, that understands saving is a scam, especially if you're not going to invest. When you save your money in your bank and you just let your money sit there, they're not letting it sit there. They're using your money to do business. They got multiple life insurance policies, IULs, that are open in your money, with your money doing business. This is why you can have $100,000 in the bank, but when you go try to take it out, they tell you got to set an appointment. Why do I got to set an appointment with the bank to get my money out the bank? It's not there. It's in the middle of a deal. So banks don't make money just because they're open. Banks make money because they have people like you and I that are actually putting our money there, letting it sit, and they're doing business with our money, which is how they keep their banks coming in and loaning to people. How about you can be your own bank? You can get a life insurance policy, invest that same money that's sitting in a bank, getting no growth. You could put that in an IUL, and that life insurance policy will grow. And then later, you could be your own bank. You can pull from it if you want. You can put back in it. It's going to continue to grow because it's an IUL. So the longer it grows, the more money you have. Now, what I would do if I were you, when we get off of here, I want you to send me a message and say, Apostle, I want in on that webinar tonight. Because we're going to be talking about we're going to be talking about get interest off of your exactly. We're going to be talking about tonight those IULs, how to become your own bank. Also, I want to offer everyone today who's on here today, I want to offer you something amazing. If you get started today, I'm going to offer you, if you can go look at that video when we get off and you send me the amount. Here's the question. If you send me the amount that you pay monthly for our protection plan membership, I'll let you start today, only today, for that amount. And you'll continue to pay for all 14 services moving forward, guys. We're going to give you 14 services. Look at this. You're going to get a budgeting tool. You're going to get credit restoration for only a little of nothing. I'm not going to tell you the amount, but you send me a text to let me know this is the amount of that monthly payment. And you send me that in an inbox or a text message if you have my number. Today, I'm letting you start at that amount. Now, budgeting, credit monitoring, credit restoration, debt payoff, credit builder. We got a program where we're teaching children between the ages of 8 to 18 on the matters of finances. Powerful. We're going in schools because the schools don't teach this. And if we don't start, our children, every generation will only get a legacy of poverty. We're not doing our children right. We cannot continue to put our children in a position to struggle worse than what we've done. And every generation gets smarter, but we're not putting them in the position to leverage the opportunities, technology, YouTube. They got all of this stuff that's easy for them, but we've not put them in a position to leverage it. So you're going to get all of these services that I'm showing you on the screen, but I'm not going to show you for how much, okay? Now, I want you to go and watch the video. Some of you got a text. There's a link in the comment section right now. All right, I want you to click that link. I want you to come up right now and share with me anything that really stuck out to you, and then we're going to close out. I wasn't going to be here long. I only wanted to give you about 30 minutes, but I'll be back on tonight at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. All right, 8 o'clock. Vanessa, you know what? I need you on my team. I really do. I need to talk to you. You need to send me a message. Send me your number. I need to call you. And for those of you who are listening, this is also a business opportunity where I promise you, Felicia, you will never have to look back. This stuff is so powerful. It helped me become a 7-figure earner. I put my mom in business. It will help me retire my mom. It helped me take my wife to a 6-figure earner income. I've helped multiple people become six figures. And guess what? You won't even have to do all of the work. You'll already have a staff that's ready to help you. Nicole, send me a message. I need a group of leaders that are ready to also be business partners. If you guys know people that actually need this information or even these services, you need to let them know we have what they need. Are you hearing this? So those of you who are here, just click that link. I sent it to you in the chat. Get that link and just come on over to the platform for the next 5 to 10 minutes and let's have a discussion. I want to know that you ever know that many celebrities had no will. They may left money to somebody, who knows, but why wouldn't you put a will in place? I want to tell you a secret, and I want to show you this. When you join our business, I want to show you what you get. And if you start our organization, this is not the client side, so this is not what you're going to have to pay. But if you join the business, look what you get. You get life insurance, okay? And then watch this. When you actually get that protection plan membership, you actually get what? A will and trust. Look at that, a will and trust. With our program, you get a will and trust. You get a credit attorney. You get Rocket Lawyer. What company do you know that's offering? I done showed y'all the price. So let me just show you. This is the original price. I done messed up. All right, here's the original price, $179 to get started. If you contact me tonight before 7 o'clock p.m., because I'm going live again, I'm going to let you start right now. Only those of you who are live right now, I'm going to let you start right now at $89 a month. Okay. And I tell you to hold it for about 6 months to a year. Just let it work for you. However, if you want to come in and do the business and help people and get paid, that's a whole nother ball game. You need to join that webinar that we're having tonight. It's going to be some amazing information. And I can't wait to show you the compensation plan, which actually helped change my life. It helped me and my wife get this new home that we're living in now. It just helped us take our life to the next level. Deborah says, I set in before I want this, but I can't. I got to keep going out and coming back in. I got you there, but listen, guys, if you want in on this $89 a month offer where you can start today, I want you to send me an inbox now or send me a text message. I did it. I started the protection plan with a 482 credit score, and within 4 months, my score went from a 482 to a 761. And I'm just looking to help people. That's all. I really cringe, though, when I know the body of Christ is not where they need to be in order to actually get their buying power back. The real estate game is about to change. And if our credit is not in position, when it becomes a buy, it's a buyer's market right now. It's not a seller's market. Anybody selling their house right now is going to have to sell their house for a whole lot cheaper than what they can really get. All right. So the interest rates are high. So people are not buying unless you got a really low price. But those things are going to change. I'm telling you, God has been showing me that they're going to change. And you got to get in position, not only with credit, but you got to have you some money too, because you need money to put down on the house. And we need to do a lot of things before 2025. Now, this is the prophetic in me, because 2025 will be I see a program that's going to force us into this digital phase. We are literally going to the Jetsons. And then Jetsons is going to become a reality. It's not just a cartoon. So if you don't like the advancements of things, you really ain't going to like 2025, okay? It's going to be, for some, feel like it's bad, but then some is going to be like, oh, this is the best thing that ever happened. All right? So hit me right now. I want to sign off. I want you to go ahead and look at the video if you need to, but if you're ready, hit me right now. I'm ready to get you started so you can take your life to the next level. Felicia Fountain, make sure you send me a message. And those of you who are named, make sure you send me a message right now. I'm really looking forward to building an amazing team with some solid people. Okay, that's my time, guys. Remember, God knows you're expected in. Live in the expectancy of God. Be blessed. And remember to keep pioneering. Peace out.
Free to dance and sing, free to lift my hands and worship. Lord, I'm free. Lord, I'm free. I'm free to dance and sing, free to lift my hands and worship. Lord, I'm free. Lord, I'm free. Come on, you say.
Free to dance and sing, free to lift my hands and worship. Lord, I'm free. Lord, I'm free.
Free to dance and sing,
free to dance and sing, free to lift my hands and worship. Lord, I'm free.
Come on, if you're free, say it. I'm free to dance and
free to dance and sing,
free to lift my
hands and worship. Lord, I'm free. Lord, I'm free to dance and sing,
free to lift my
hands and worship. Lord, I'm free.
Come on, this is for every free worship. Say, I'm a free worship.
I'm a free worshiper.
I'm a free worship.
I'm a free worshiper.
Yes,
I'm a free worshiper.
come on, say, Lord, I am.
Lord, I'm
free worshiper.
I'm a free worshiper.
Come on now.
I'm a free worshiper.
Yes, I am.
I'm a free worshiper.
Come on, say, Lord, I am. When the changes hit, say, I'm free to dance.
Free to dance and sing,
Free to lift my
hands and worship. Lord, I'm free.
nothing like me. So free to dance, oh.
Free to dance and sing,
Free to lift
free to lift my hands and worship. Lord,
yeah. Come on, say I'm a free worshiper.
I'm a free worshiper.
Yes, I am.
I'm a free worshiper.
Come on, you say it now.
I'm a free worshiper.
Come on, say Lord, I am.
Lord, I'm
free worshiper.
I'm a free worshiper.
Come on and lift your
I'm
voice.
a free worshiper.
Yeah.
I'm a free worshiper.
Come on, say Lord, I am free. Come on, say I'm a free worshiper.
Free worshiper. I'm a free worshiper.
Yeah.
I'm a free worshiper.
Oh Lord, I am.
Lord, I'm
Yeah.
I'm a free worshiper.
Nothing like me.
I'm a free worshiper.
Nothing like me.
I'm a free worshiper.
This is the part right here that just says, thank God I'm free, and I'll never be bound again. Oh, I thank God I'm free, and I'll never be bound again. Come on, you try it. Say, thank God
Thank God I'm free.
oh, Lord.
And I'll never
Be bound.
be bound again.
Oh,
Thank God I'm
oh,
free. And I'll
never be bound.
be bound again.
Come on, declare it over yourself now.